Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be playing perhaps the most requested of the classic driving games, and that is Driven to Destruction, or Test Drive Eve of Destruction as it was called in the United States. Now, I personally have never played this game before, but have heard many great things about it, so I'm rather curious to find out what it is all about. Now, I have just started a career mode. My computer did the lovely thing of crashing 5 minutes into a recording, so I have done the first championship and got my first car. From what I have played so far, this game is absolutely fantastic. I mean, that loading screen on its own should be enough to convince you that this is an amazing game, and it's got some fascinatingly crazy game modes, and that is always a big plus for me. What we are going to do is go for a drive around. Now, our first car is, as you can see, an AMC, I think Pacer? I always get Pacer and Gremlin mixed up. I believe this one is the Pacer. Anyway, yes, this is our kind of banger racer / derby racing car. One thing I wasn't expecting was this game to have there's a lot of fire from the back of a Pacer, a kind of a free roaming area where your little house is down there. You drive, there's a scrapyard on the left up here where you can go and get new cars from, and you probably will have to change cars fairly regularly as we're going to go and fly our way down here up to 90 giddy heights of 93 miles an hour. I did just start this championship, that's when everything crashed. So we're going to go for, what is that flying through the distance? Hold on, what's that on the left? Is that a car? Or are we just being visited by aliens? It might be aliens visiting us in the loading, well, not quite loading screens, kind of loading screens. That's a little bit on the peculiar side. But oh well, kind of used to odd things going on in games. I've got distracted now, yes. We're going to go and do a little race. Now, before each of the events, you will kind of drive down the road to them. You can choose to have a race against an AI opponent on the way there. I don't know if you can actually wreck your car. I assume you can because the damage meter comes up. I'm assuming if you get in a big argy-bargy with them, before you get to the race, you can have your car absolutely knackered before the event starts. Probably not the cleverest of ideas, but could be quite entertaining, especially if you've got like a big heavy vehicle. And there are all sorts of fascinating vehicles, interesting vehicles on here. I mean, we've got your fairly standard compacts, and they're all called different names. I think this is called an Algar. They're not officially licensed car, but you'll look at them and you'll recognise them, I suspect, as to what they are supposed to be. You've got muscle cars. I think you've got sort of saloon-esque cars. I'm not quite sure on that one. And then you have got some of the big, special, large vehicles, things like buses. I don't know if you get trucks. Not sure. I have seen, when I was flicking through the arcade mode, there was sort of buses and police cars and ambulances and all of that. Oh, that's a tight corner. We're going to have to get on the brakes and kind of throw the car around. This looks like we are almost at the start location. Do I spy some cars up here? Oh, okay. We're completing these races. You get some extra reputation points that I'm assuming will help move you up the ranks. Then we do a rolling start. I am assuming the racetrack will be around here somewhere. Oh, we've actually got a grandstand for this one. How very fancy. We've got a grandstand ready for what is probably going to be a big mess. Some point around about now, maybe we'll release the cars. We're going to go for a run. We're going to go bump into some stuff. I haven't got control yet. I haven't got control yet. Oh, there we go. Green flag is out, and I'm nearly in the wall already. Ooh, hello. I didn't mean to bump into you. Didn't really want to bump into you. We're going for, it's like a figure of 8 race. These are always good fun. I love the figure 8 races in Wreckfest. Oh, we've taken a bumper. We are the bumper stealer. Right, I want to steal your bumper as well. Come here, donate a bumper. No, you've not donated a bumper. That is disappointing. Oh, these guys are a little bit... Oh, we're twisted in the air. That's not what we want. Hello, that's a gremlin. Or this is the other way around. I can't remember. Oi, we've stolen a fender. We are undressing the gremlin. That's a weird thing to say. Things are going okay. We're up the inside for second place. We're chasing down a big muscle car. Looks like a dart. I'm assuming it wouldn't be a dart. You wouldn't waste a Dodge Dart in a destruction derby. We have got ourselves to the lead. Unfortunately, someone had an accident and has fallen well back and is probably going to make a nuisance of themselves. Oh, we've rolled and we've landed. Keep going. Keep going. Things have very nearly gone wrong. We've lost the lead. Ow! We've lost a fender. We've nearly lost a door. It's not going well for the little gremlin. Pacer, pace gremlin. I don't know. Don't really care. Come on, we're going to fight back. We're going to go to the inside and across the jump we go. These AIs are putting up a bit more of a fight. In the first race, they were an absolute walkover, and as far as I could see, there wasn't a way to up the difficulty. However, these guys are putting up a little bit more of a fight. I think I'm taking too tighter a line across there. No, maybe I don't know. It was just slow across there on my my first time around. Now, as you can see, damage model is pretty damn good. You got to bear in mind how old this game is. That is mid-air collision up ahead. Red car is down. This is a pretty old game, and to be doing damage like this is you know, really rather impressive. I can see why it's got such a great following. We need to get out of that corner really well so that we can make sure we get across this jump. I mean, we have already rolled a car. It's taken me less than, well, 5 minutes to roll a car. Amazingly, landing pointing in the right direction is really bloody helpful. Also, as far as I can tell, you might notice the gears were doing all sorts of funky things. Ooh, I thought we were going to be behind it. Mid-air collision. No, we're going to go for a spin. No, we saved it. Well done, me. Yeah, the gears, I have no control over them, and as far as I can tell, there's no way to change it to a manual, which means that sometimes it'll sit buzzing the limiter, or it might not change down quite when you want it to. Like there. I think we're still going to have enough speed just to get across. We are. One more lap to go. That's just, yeah, something that apparently... I might be missing a setting, possibly. If there is a way to change it to manual, that would be great. And it seems like weird that there might not be, considering, you know, it's actually got... nearly get taken out by a spinning car. It has actually got numbers going on. But, yeah, as far as I can tell, you can't change it, so it's not my fault it's buzzing around. However, we're going to have a relatively successful opening race. We've got one mid-air collision. We're going to take a victory. We had a roll and everything. We're missing a fender. The door's a little bit buckled. However, we have made it across. We will get some reputation points. You see the little meter? It said at one point like a 1 times hit. As you bump into cars, that meter goes up, and every time you get a multiplier, you'll gain bonus points, help gaining you reputation points to help you go up the ranks. So each of these, I think they're called Eve of Destructions, these events, they're made up of 3 races. You go through them, and it's like an overall championship. There we go. I went for the name Dominator. Just simply because it was a fixed names for the player. So yeah, all of the events are like a best of 3, and they all feature different sorts of events. So that was a figure 8. Jump race, I'm assuming is just like a normal circuit race, just with a lot of jumps in, with 73% health. Not amazing, but it's going to have to do. And I don't know what push-off is. I assume it sounds very much like a sumo kind of game mode. And I'm cool with that. I like sumo. Jump race there's a very, very big jump there. I wonder what happens if we drive into the car park and wreck them. Probably there will be angry people. Let's not go and drive into the car park. No, it'll probably just reset us for being off the track. I also absolutely love this feature. We're going to steal some bumpers. Oh, we're going to pit maneuver, and around we go. I wanted your bumper. I didn't really want to pit maneuver you. I love the feature that when you win a round, you get a little flag. You get a little door flag to signify that you're a round winner. It's just a really neat little feature that I would love to see in more games. Not that I know quite what games it would be suitable for, but it's just fantastic, really. We're going for aerial overtake. Oh, it's going to be a fantastic overtake. Well, okay, we landed on his body a little bit. That is a new best overtake, though, I think, from me. Was not expecting that to I was fully expecting to land straight on his roof, but it didn't, and he's also got him played in the wall. I think he might have tried to do a dive bomb on me. I don't know how aggressive the AI are going to be. Like, if you attack them, whether they attack back. I think Wreckfest is quite good for doing that. If you really go aggressive on the AIs, they will then go aggressive on you, whereas if you leave them alone a bit, they tend to race quite well. I don't know about these ones, and we are doing quite well in the circuit races. I'm a long way clear, in fact. This is only... Ooh, there's a wall there. I say that, we've been our car. I was busy looking at the... checking the laps. Yeah, it is only a 2-lap race, only about a minute a lap. That was really stupid, unnecessary damage for me. However, it has gone orange, but we've still got... We've only got one more event to go for. It's got orange, but we've still actually got a fair bit of health. As far as I can tell, these big jumps also don't hurt the car, which, considering the severity of them, is quite surprising. We don't seem to have a reverse. Get back in the race. I'm getting back in the race. I'm getting back in the race. Actually jumped way too far across that one and fired into the concrete wall. That's something to learn about this circuit. Thankfully, we had such a big lead that it doesn't really matter. But again, a little bit of unnecessary damage. that will carry over to the next event. So if you get absolutely demolished in the first round, you could be in trouble later on, especially if you have like a really nasty event up first. The Figure 8 race is a pretty hefty damaging, or can be a hefty damaging event. So yeah. Little bit of wonky driving from me in places on that one, I will be honest. We got another 1 times hit, so that's another 100. Oh, we've unlocked the hearse. Fantastic. I think that's for arcade mode. Maybe we can buy it at the junkyard. That could be fun. We'll have to go and visit there after this event. Now we have the push-off. Yeah, we've got to go 66%. We only lost, what was it, like 10, 13% health, I think? I think we're at 79, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, the push-off. Don't know what we're going to be doing here. Maybe it's like it looks like kind of an overly race? Oh no, there we go. Okay, we are driving around to an area. Yeah, as expected, really. Now, I might have trouble against the bigger, heavier cars in this. We will have to see. I might be able to go on a bumper stealing spree, though. Oh, nope, not going to be able to go get you. What about you there? You look like a... Oh, no. You look like a prime candidate. Oh, his car is unhealthy. His car is really unhealthy. We're going to sort of get you stuck in the middle there. Someone is off. You look like a prime candidate for going off. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go off the arena. Hey... Got rid of him. There is an announcer, like a commentator, game commentator, which I turned off because it was annoying me. So, yeah, they would probably announce when cars are out. Oh, okay, how do I get in reverse? How do I get in reverse? I'm holding down what would be brake. Oh, that's how we do reverse. Oh, I found how to change camera. That's an interesting... Oh, we have a first-person camera? That I was not expecting. There's a fire going on from someone. You, good sir, we are all working together to push you out of the arena. Although apparently you are Oh, the pedals are actually moving. That is some... Oh, I might be on fire. Is that my fire? I hope not. Oh, clock. Bad. I need to crash into somebody like 4 seconds because I think I was crashing into a broken car. You... Oh! Okay, I think I might have been pushing an out car and I didn't realise that there was a car that was out of the event. Damn it. Okay, so there's a very, very short contact timer that we've got to go for. I did have a crash almost immediately afterwards. That was unfortunate. I think I got second in that event, though, so we might still win overall. It looks like we do. We won $128. Fantastic. Right, so we shall exit that. And we shall go through... okay, so we get... I wonder what I think went... we shall get a terrible, terrible frame rate video, which we can skip. Yeah, they don't have cutscenes as such. They just put in real demo derby clips. I mean, I guess it's a way of doing things, really. Are we going to now actually go to the big derby, or do we have to go and drive to it? I have absolutely no... I could do with a repair in my car. It's pretty battered after that, I'll be honest. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, you have moved up 5 spots. You are now ranked 90th. So 1 new EVE event. I had 1 career kill, 4... kind of multiplies through hits. We're at $240. Yes, I would like to save. Thank you, game. You are so polite. It's also nice to have one that I say auto-save, but this is automatically saving after each, or reminding me to automatically save after each event. The amount of old games that don't have... You get used to, certainly with modern games, auto-saving. The amount of old games that don't, you end up quitting after them and forgetting to save and everything. It's just me being stupid, but there we go. While I think about it, I will show off this. So the repair system of the car is really quite interesting. Not that we're probably... I know we're probably going to use the Algar, actually, to go through the next compact race. So your car, as it gets more and more battered in these races, if we go and repair the car, we can only repair it to a certain extent. So it starts off, of course, with 100% health. Each event will reduce the maximum health the car can have by 5%, I believe. I don't know if it goes through an extra heavy... smack up that it will go down more than that. So I can now only repair my car up to 90% health. So with, after 2 events, we're starting to have less and less life, which means you've got to constantly swap out your cars, get new cars. Because let's face it, when a vehicle goes through the sort of beating that this is taking, it's going to get to a stage where you can't fix it up anymore. And I quite like that way of doing it. I think that's quite a clever system. So yeah, we'll fix up the Algar as much as we can. We will go to drive around, and we will take a look at the compact derby. There probably are better compact cars than this. However, I don't want to go and... lot of tire smoke. I don't want to kind of trade this in just yet. We might as well have a go at this and see if we can... See what the derby mode is all about. Now, as I said, I liked having the free roam as an interesting kind of thing. It would be nice if there was perhaps a quicker way of of getting to it. If you could just quick travel if you wanted to, because it might get a little bit of a pain, might get a little bit boring just taking the same road. I don't quite know. I'm assuming that's the new one. Crunch time at Hampton. Is that one there? I need to be 90 to get into that one there. Okay, we'll go for this one down here. I was expecting it to say like compact cars only. We'll give it a try. I might get absolutely murdered in this. I guess we'll see. At the end of the day, if we do terribly, we'll just sell our car and get something better, hopefully. Right. Ooh, it's all nighttime. I don't know if there is weather effects on here. I haven't come across anyone. Yes, we will race Tex Babcock, I think that name was, to the event. Don't you start chasing me across the road. No, I do not need any extra damage on my car. There's a lot. I want the fire coming out of my bonnet. I don't know if we can modify cars or whether it's just different used cars will have different sort of exhaust arrangements. Oh, we're quite oversteery. And that was some unnecessary damage. We're going to try and put him into... Oh, I can't do it. It's going to try and put him into the lamppost. He's got a faster car than me, ever so slightly. We're going to... Oh, I was thinking about dive bombing him. Oh, okay, I didn't know where we were going. Oh, that's a solid wall. We've avoided the solid wall. That's good. He's defeated me, and then we very nearly defeated him in the cutscene drivey bit. So we've taken unnecessary damage, although we did break him a lot more. There's some traffic going by up there, which is, okay, cool. I wasn't expecting to see kind of scenery traffic moving around. Yeah, the game's doing a pretty good job loading detailed enough scenery and a bunch of cars. We've got 10 cars going on at once in what is going to be probably a rather chaotic race, as I'm now trying to get down to the inside. We'll move up a couple of places. I don't know how far down to the inside we can go. That thing, I don't even know what car that one there is. Can we put him around? Oh, we can put him against a wall, though. We can't quite spin him. We can cause trouble. I think I need a better car. Either that or we've just got to little hug the inside. Hug the inside is seeming to work. Oh, now you must go. Okay, that's new. I wasn't prepared for that one. Okay, game. Okay, we're just gonna press select. How do I? Okay, that's reverse. That's how I get into reverse. That's okay. I've had problems. I've had little problems. What I thought was handbrake was actually reverse. Okay, we're fine. I was not ready to have to go into reverse or spin it around. I just thought AI cars up ahead of me had a crash. Well, this is going to make for an interesting event. Like, I love the random rule set, the interesting rule sets going on here that you just don't expect. Whoop! Okay, hello, we've been pinned up against the wall. Though the only good news is that at least we can, I'm hoping I've crossed the line enough, we can try and slow cars down with this. It kind of automatically bunches the field up somewhat. Okay, so the car that we raced here, Babcock, has been broken. Probably the damage that we did early on the drive here didn't help. Yeah, this is a fascinating little rule set, and there's a lot of fighting going on here. So we're going to have to now turn around, and if we can get a good turn, we can make up some positions. We are up into the lead. Quick, run away while we're leading, while they're all making a giant nuisance of themselves. We can possibly take a surprise victory. I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with a surprise victory. Out of absolutely nowhere, and having found reverse instead of handbrake at one point. Finish! We are going to win! I'm assuming the first round of this eve. I don't know if there are I don't know how this one works, if it's any different. Continue! Because I think this was like a championship one. Oh wow, it's a big championship one. So whip around race was that. We've got a figure of 8 race. Sure, figure of 8 races you can't really go wrong with. They tend to be utter mayhem. I did see something called Red Rover, which I think is what the Americans would call the cool Bulldog. Now we've done that game mode a couple of times on various Forza games, in fact, so that could be interesting to see how it works here. We shall wait to find out, though, in the next race. I've got my little checkered flag on the driver's side door. Okay, Algar, we shall go and try take a victory here if we don't land on somebody's roof. I don't know if your car goes out in a race, whether you get it repaired enough to continue or quite how that works. We're probably going to find out if... someone's had a roll across the figure of 8. We're going to get landed on. We're going to get landed on and slightly bumped and slightly pushed. Our health is still okay, though. We've actually got a great run around the outside. Cars ahead were bumping a trailer. Mid-air collision. Not so good. We're fine, though. We're fine. Everything is okay. We're calm. We're going for third. We're going to give him a little bit of a nudge. Easy does it. Hey, car up ahead has gone for a big spin. Where is he? Oh no. We're going to have to find a reverse. Bugger. Like, I saw he had a spin, but I didn't know where he was going to go. So I didn't know where I wanted to position my car on the ramp. I was expecting him to kind of reverse out of it. He didn't. He was just solid. The leader has annihilated somebody. Bye-bye to whatever car that was. Didn't really see, but he is definitely going to lose some places in all of that. Car ahead of me has had more issues across the jump. We've murdered him. We're going to get murdered in all of this. The leader's on to his final lap. I'm in third. They're trying to steal my door. No, don't put me in the concrete barriers. Don't put me in... No. Bad car. Bad car. We're trying to defend 2 vehicles either side of us. We're on to our final lap. You can go in the hay bales on the inside. This isn't good. We're in second, but we are quite poorly. We are quite poorly from all of this. Come on. No, he's going to go in. He's just going to dive and push me in the wall. The AIs have got a little bit more competitive. I like it. Can we push him on that? Can we get him to roll over? We're going to put you in the concrete wall. Yes, we can. It's going to knock us a little bit. We've taken an utter battering in that race. But we have made it to the finish. A first and a second is a good start. We've got a bunch more reputation points from that. We would indeed like to continue. I would very much like to fix my car up, though. I don't think, as far as I can tell, there is a way to do it. Red Rover, yes, we will take part. Choose car. We can repair the Algar in between races. Fantastic. Repair the Algar. So we can put it up to 85%. We will do that, though. It is very much needed if we're going to continue. Okay, I didn't think you could repair your car during the race. You can, which I guess makes sense. I don't know if you're penalised more for doing it during the race. I think it costs more to do it during the race. Yeah, it might probably be a little too easy, but you do also kind of need a limit so that you can continue a championship rather than go out in the first race. This, I have no idea how this event mode is going to work. We're going over here. Stay in the box. I didn't stop. Oh, crap. I went on the brakes and it just didn't stop in the way that I imagined. I think the kind of chase car there might have to try and push us out of the box. That was my stupid... I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. The brakes on my car were shocking and I didn't realise. Well, we'll go back to having another push of war. Hopefully I can do better up here. I'm disappointed in myself. That might cost me a chance of winning this Eve overall. We basically need to win here. So we're going to have no prating around. Okay, camera goes interesting if we do that. We've stolen another bumper. Fantastic. No. I'm going to spin away. We're going to spin away out of that one. Stay out of trouble. That was a heavy hit on him. I'm okay. I am healthy enough. No, I'm not healthy enough. No, I'm not healthy enough at all. Bad things are happening. You there, like a prime candidate for going out. That was a lot of hit. I think I actually killed that car. We've taken so much damage early on in this. I think we might go and tootle around the outside, not really doing too much. Although we do have to bump into you every so often. We'll just give you a nudge. There we go. Reset the clock. Reset the clock. I don't know who was like the championship leader, so who to kind of aim for. Unfortunately, if we can let you guys go and slow each other down, so we can just go for a little hit. Nope, missed the little hit. Missed the little hit. Come back here, someone. I need to crash into somebody. I just need to do it very, very gently. You're out, so we're not going to crash into you. Bugger, 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 bugger. Crash! There we go. We found somebody. Ooh. Okay, we're very, very low on health. There are still 5 cars left. Me trying to run away. I don't know if it's working. I think you might take more damage if you are the car that is crashed into. I think actually we get points. It's not just about being the last one standing. We get points based on how many cars we take out. So, kind of need to get a couple more kills if I can. The vehicle that I'm working on here is very, very low on health. So one more hit. There we go. He's out. Now I'm now tied for leader. He is very, very low on health as well. So we need to try and just a small nudge. Yes! I am the largest car, and I think I took out 3 vehicles. Victory for me. We got 3 kills in that one. That's a bit more like it. Is that going to be enough for us to win the championship with such a poor performance in Red Rover? You finished second. Ah, not quite. Not quite. If I'd realised how much I needed to get on the brakes there for that bloody game. Well, there we go. Can we have a look at the finish standings? How close? Ah, yeah, 20 points was all that was in it. Damn, we needed. I don't know what car he was driving. Jay was driving, so we could have aimed for him at the start of that push out. But there we go. We will exit out of that, and we'll go have a look for a new car. I think we will finish off by buying a new car. I may well come back to this game. I think this is a lot of fun to play through some more of the different events. As I can see why people wanted me to play this game. It is absolutely excellent, and I have to say for the amount of destruction that it has going on, the amount of chaos that it has going on, it runs very, very smoothly. In fact, like loading screens, those end ones are sometimes a little bit long, but it's really not that bad at all. Yes, we do want to save. We shall go and race down. I'm not going to bother repairing my car, because I think we're just going to get rid of it. It served us well. It has served us very, very well indeed. However, I think it is time. Its time is up. It is quite bad. We can trade it in for about $3, which is all it's going to be worth. And yeah, see what more interesting, what faster and more dangerous vehicles we can get. I mean, we've got $555 at the moment, and we started off with like 87 or something, and a car to trade in, and that got me this pile of crap. So we should be able to get something. I'm just looking at the bicycle tyres it's got going on as well. That's impressively diddy. Right, to the junkyard. We're going to kind of fly our way in. Hello, everyone. Okay, what do we got? We've got another Algar. We can go for an Ocelot. Oh, we can go for a muscle car. We can go for a Desio. It kind of looks like the Mad Max car, the Ford. Well, that front bumper, it certainly does anyway. We can go for a Gorilla that is incredibly strong, or a Hunter. We can't afford a Hunter. Hunter's too expensive. I'm thinking we're going to go for the Gorilla. Or do we go for the more speed, the more handling, or the much tougher car? So we can go for crashing, or we can go for speed. Ocelot is actually not bad. Ocelot might be... Okay, it's only got 1 handling, but it has got more more speed. And it's considerably cheaper. So, we might... In fact, we could get both. In theory, we could get both, although we probably want to go for... no, we're going to go for the Gorilla. Screw it. We're going to go get this one. We'll trade in... Oh, it's worth $96. I am really surprised at that. I'm surprised the Algar is worth, considering it's knackered. Yeah, we'll trade that in. We will we'll get our new fancy car. That's got a thing in the door. Maybe it's just the way the panels are. Yeah, I'm liking it. How fast will this vehicle go? I think we got 95 out of the previous car. About as fast as I've seen it. Can we crack 100? We probably could going downhill. When we head towards the next race, next event, we might see if we can get 100 on the run down there up towards the house. I'm not sure we're going to have time to get up to much more speed. We will brake. Somewhere there is a turning up here for the... I've not actually driven back to our home before. There we go. Okay, I roughly know where I'm going. However, we're going to kind of slide our way into the house. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you, everyone, for recommending this game to me, because it is an awful lot of fun. If you still have a PS2 kicking around and you haven't had a go with it, I highly recommend. I think it's about £2 or £3 from CEX, this game, which is really not too bad at all. However, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.